Hello viewers, hope you all are fine. So this is Dr. Sudha and I welcome you all to a new video which is based on your AECC1 Environment Study and Disaster Management. That is a compulsory paper, as you all know, for all +3 first semester BA, B.Sc and B.Com students, and the examination will be of 100 marks. Okay. In two modes, one is internal and another is your semester examination, and as this is a compulsory paper, so you have to learn up to 4 units. Okay, so unit 4, today we will discuss the 6th class of unit 4, that is communicable diseases, in which specifically we will discuss about AIDS. Okay, so till the date I have already discussed several classes and continuously as for your syllabus. So I have already covered unit 1 to unit 4. So unit 1, unit 2, unit 3 and the 6 classes from unit 4. Okay, so that's why today I will request you all, before going to the discussion, that if you are new to my video or already watching my channel but not subscribed till yet, so please subscribe the channel and share among your friends, so that your friends can also be benefited. And today we will discuss the details about your AIDS. So if you will watch till the end, then you will be able to know about what is AIDS, then your global situation, and the structure of your HIV virus. Okay, then your history of AIDS, then how we can diagnose the AIDS, then there are different stages of AIDS, then what are the signs and symptoms, then age for HIV infection. Okay, so everything you can know better. Okay, so request to watch the video till the end. So now let us discuss what is AIDS. So AIDS, it is symbolized, or it is described as AIDS. Okay, spelling. So which is nothing but acquired deficiency syndrome. Okay, AIDS. So it is a disease caused by the retrovirus human immunodeficiency virus. Okay, that is your HIV, and characterized by profound immunosuppression that leads to opportunistic infections. Okay, so the acquired immune deficiency syndrome AIDS was first recognized in 1981 in US. Okay, and Centers for Disease Control and Prevention reported the unexplained occurrence of pneumocystis cerevisiae pneumonia in 5 previously healthy homosexual men in Los Angeles, and of Kaposi's sarcoma. Okay, and if we will analyze the global situation and what is the global trend about this disease, then we will be able to know that since the beginning of the epidemic, more than 70 million people have been infected with the HIV virus, and about 35 million people have died of HIV. So globally 36.7 million people were living with HIV at the end of 2018. India had 2.1 million people living with HIV at the end of 2018. Out of these, 9,100 infected were children under age of 15 years. So, children are also affected by this AIDS. because if you will know the modes of transmission of this disease, then there are several modes by your uptaking of infected blood or use of infected needles. Okay, there are several modes. So through any mode that virus can maybe enter to the body. So AIDS is caused by HIV, a human retrovirus. So two types of virus, that is HIV-1 and HIV-2, which are genetically different but has related forms. So HIV is most common type associated with AIDS in US, Europe and Central Africa. Then HIV-2 causes similar disease in West Africa and India. And HIV-2 is transmitted less efficiently than HIV-1. So now let us give a look on its structure. So HIV is a typical retrovirus with a small RNA genome of 9300 base pairs. And it is a spherical and contains a nucleocapsid core surrounded by a lipid bilayer or envelope derived from host cell membrane. Okay, and later stage you will see the picture here. Okay, here. So the viral genome encodes three major open reading frames. That is, one is GAG encodes a polyprotein that is processed to release major structural proteins of virus, and POL encodes three important enzymes are RNA dependent, DNA polymerase or reverse transcriptase. These are three important enzymes with RNase, okay, protease and integrase. So ENV codes for large transmembrane envelope proteins responsible for cell binding and entry. Several small genes encodes regulatory proteins that enhances virion production or combat host defense. So this is the picture in front of you. So you see here, this is the anatomy of the AIDS virus. So anatomy means you know that internal body parts or structure. So here you see that inside this is one single stranded RNA. Then this one is your reverse transcriptase, that is enzyme, and this blue bead like structure is your P24 capsule proteins. Okay, and then come to your this black, this is a lipid membrane, this one. Okay, this is one your lipid membrane, and see here, this is your this red, okay, these structures, it is your EP41 envelope protein. Okay, one is your lipid membrane, another is your envelope protein. Then EP41 envelope protein, another is your EP this base which is in blue color, this violet color, this is your EP120 envelope protein. Then the yellow color bead like structure, that is your P17 matrix protein. So this is the structure of your or anatomical structure of the AIDS virus. Okay. So HIV can infect many tissues, as you know. There are two major targets. One is immune system, another is central nervous system, and primarily affect cell mediated immunity and results in severe loss of CD4 plus T cells and impairment in the function of helper T cells. Then macrophages and dendritic cells also infected. Okay, and through bodily fluids. How it is or infection takes place? So through bodily fluids like your semens, then your breast milk from mother to child, then vaginal fluids. Okay, and HIV enters the bloodstream through open cords. Suppose one is infected with HIV and he is coming in contact with another healthy person who has some open cords. and your body fluid mix with that open cuts, then that person will also be infected by a HIV. Okay. So through open cuts, then breaks in the skin, then mucous membrane, then direct injection. In these ways, your HIV enters the bloodstream. And if we will look to the history, then come to the 1959. So scientists isolate what is believed to be the earliest known case of AIDS. The discovery suggests that the multitude of global AIDS viruses all shared a common African ancestor within the past 40 to 50 years. Then in the year 1978, gay men in the US and Sweden and heterosexuals in Tanzania and Haiti begin showing signs of what will later be called AIDS. Okay. So, the term AIDS, that is acquired immunodeficiency syndrome, is used for the first time on July 27th. In the year 1972, this term first came into existence. So, in the year 1985, the FDA US approved the first HIV antibody test and blood products begin to be tested in the US and Japan. So, US and Japan, all these in developed countries, the blood products begin to be tested, because after testing the bloodstream, we can be able to identify that whether the patient is with HIV plus or HIV minus, means positive or negative. Okay. So the first international conference on AIDS is held in Atlanta, that is situated in US. Okay. Then now let us see how the diagnosis can be occurred, or how we can diagnose the blood samples and can know the presence of HIV virus in our bloodstream. So that there is one blood detection test. So that is done through the process known as ELISA. ELISA, ELISA. That means enzyme linked immuno observant assay, or we can say also enzyme immunoassay. Okay. Then radio immunoprecipitation assay or indirect fluorescent antibody assay, that is RIP or IFA. Then another process is your polymerase chain reaction, that is known as PCR, and Western blot confirmatory test. Western blot, Southern blot, Northern blot, these are all biotechnological aspects. Okay. So through that also we can diagnose that whether the body is infected with HIV virus or not. Then there are different stages of your infection. So there is stage 1, stage 2, stage 3 and stage 4. So stage 1 is short, which is the different symptoms appear are flu-like illness. Then it occurs 1 to 6 weeks after infection. Means we can say the incubation period of the virus inside your body to appear symptoms is 6 weeks. Okay, 1 to 6 weeks. It will differ from person to person according to their immunity system. Then no symptoms at all. Infected person can infect other people. This is the stage 1 where there is no symptoms, and in some cases your small short flu-like illness may appear after 1 to 6 weeks. Okay. Then after stage 1, then stage 2. So stage 2 is asymptomatic, that is lasts for an average of 10 years, and this stage is free from symptoms also. So symptoms will not appear at all. Then there may be swollen glands. The level of HIV in the blood drops to very low level. Then HIV antibodies are detectable in the blood. In the stage 2, the techniques those are present with us is very much capable to detect the presence of the HIV virus in our bloodstream. Okay, then come to stage 3. After stage 2, in the stage 3, that is symptomatic, means symptom will appear. The symptoms are mild. So in this stage, although the symptom will appear, but that will be mild symptoms. So the what will happen? The immune system of the person will gradually deteriorate, and emergence of opportunistic infections and cancers. It may lead towards cancers. Then stage 4, here actually the HIV virus start to convert to your AIDS. Okay. So the immune system weakens in this step, and the illness become more severe, leading to an AIDS diagnosis. Okay. Then what are the AIDS signs? So there are two types of symptoms and signs. One is your major symptoms, another is your minor symptom. So major symptoms are your weight loss, means more than 10% body weight will be reduced. Then chronic diarrhea, more than 1 month duration, the diarrhea will continue up to more than 1 month. Then prolonged fever, that fever will also appear more than 1 month. These are the major symptoms, and minor symptom is your recurrent oral pharyngeal candidiasis. Then persistent generalized lymphadenopathy. Then persistent cough, which will continue up to more than 1 month also. Then recurrent herpes zoster. So these are the minor symptoms in case of your AIDS. Then age for HIV infection. Is there any specific age for HIV infection? So most AIDS cases occur in adults aged between 25 to 49 years. That is 70% of cases. In 70% of cases, the age limit is 25 to 49. Then adolescents and young adults, those are aged about 13 to 24 year, represents 25% of new cases, and young children represents fewer than 1% of AIDS cases in the United States. So the report of AIDS in case of your young children is very less, that is fewer than 1%. So internationally, children younger than 15 years are estimated to account for close to 10% of all HIV cases. Okay, so these were all regarding your HIV AIDS. Okay, so I hope you all are able to understand this chapter properly, thoroughly. If you have any doubt at any point, then please be free to ask me at chat box, so that I can clarify your doubts. So today with this we will leave, and I will meet you in some another video with some new contents. Till then, bye bye and take care. So before leaving the channel, I would definitely like to request you again and again, please subscribe the channel and share among your friends, so that it will motivate me more and more. So thank you all for watching the video, and bye.